Good morning and welcome to Metaphysical Monday. So this Monday's topic is going to be crystals, and one of our viewers commented that she would like to see moonstone. So thank you, Sarah, for suggesting that because I love moonstone. So let's just get started. I'm going to go over some quick facts, and then we're going to dive deep into kind of like the history and some kind of really cool facts about like some mythology surrounding moonstone. So let's get started. So some quick facts about moonstone, some stuff you might already know. It's the birthstone for June. June is one of 2 or 3 months that has three different birthstones. So moonstone, obviously. Then we have pearl and alexandrite. It's also the zodiac stone for all the water signs. So Cancer, Libra, and Scorpio are all great to work with moonstone. So let's see, what else do I have? It is good for the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, and then also the heart chakra. We'll get more into like kind of the chakra stuff in a bit. And then what else? It's also the Florida state gem, which is kind of interesting because you can't find moonstone naturally in Florida. So there's a little bit of a story, and I'll just kind of go briefly over that. It is the reason Florida has moonstone as their state gem is from the 1970s when JFK was president and they did the first lunar mission and did the moon landing. I believe they went from the NASA headquarters that's located in Florida. So that became their state stone, state gem, because of that. So that's kind of cool, even though you can't find it there. Also, let's see, any other cool little tidbits? There's a couple more little tidbits, but we'll kind of sprinkle those in here and there. All right, so it's not found in Florida, but it is found in a lot of places. So it's found in Madagascar, India, Germany, Mexico, Sri Lanka, where else? Australia, and Brazil. So it's found in a lot of places, and you get different varieties based on where you find it or where it's mined. Also, some chemical makeup, some geology nerdy stuff for you. So it's made from two different types of feldspar, albite and orthoclase. And they go, the way it's structured is kind of in a layered parallel pattern, which means it's kind of stacked. So the reason we get that kind of shine of light in there is because the light that enters the stone bounces between those layers, and depending on what mineral or where the mineral is placed, that's what color it will reflect. So kind of a little bit of a nerdy little tidbit for you. It makes those flashes of color. So you probably noticed I'm outside. That's so that I could try and get the best light to show you the flash in these really these high quality moonstones that I got. This video was a great excuse to buy some new moonstone. So thank you, Sarah. Okay, what else can I say about it? Let's see. There are different varieties. There's several different varieties. So this one, let's see if I can get it to focus really well and get that flash in there. You see that kind of bluish color flashing in there. And then I also got this, also great excuse me. You can see the light just kind of like, it just picks it up and throws it at you. But it is super, super pretty. This one, actually, on the back, it has a really good flash, too. You can see that in there. Really cool. Really, really cool. So this is going to be white moonstone or rainbow moonstone. And then we have some other varieties. I have a peach moonstone that is in a cab. Okay. It's trash day. Hold on. Okay, trash truck's kind of gone. So this is peach moonstone. It doesn't have like those really deep flashes. I almost put that in my coffee. But it has that really cool sheen, and you can see it's kind of got a glittery effect to it. Here's the back side. You can see that. Ooh, that's peach moonstone. And then I have some other fancy moonstones. This is black moonstone. So it's going to be darker, and then it kind of has a flash of the peach on the end there. See that? But you can see those layers I was talking about, how it layers. But very, very cool. That's black moonstone. And I have some lower quality rainbow moonstones. I have a few here. You can see it's got a little bit of a white sheen on it, but it doesn't have those colored flashes. That's why it's kind of a lower grade. I think these are B grade, and the jewelry is A. There's that one. Kind of like just a pearlescence on it. Some more white rainbow moonstone. Right. And also we have some more. These ones I believe are all from India. But they come, as you can see, in so many different varieties. You can see just a little bit of pearl shine to it. These are all tumbled. I was looking for raw and I could not find raw moonstone. So if you know where to find raw moonstone, please leave a comment. I'm very interested in having a raw piece. There's another one. You can kind of just see it in there. And you can see those layers really good in that one too. And here's another piece of black. That is also moonstone. So moonstone doesn't have to look like this. It doesn't look like the stuff that you see on Wish necessarily, even though that's not what you actually get. Don't ask me how I know. All right, so now that we've covered all of the varieties, we are, let's see, I made some notes. I'm looking at my notes. I'm so sorry. Got that. I got that. All right. So let's skip to the fun stuff, that the facts from around the world. So moonstone around the world. Okay. In Hindu culture, it's a sacred stone. It's said to have been embedded in Ganesh's forehead. And Ganesh is the god of the moon, so makes sense there. There's an animal, and it's not mine. Okay, it's in Hindu culture they believe that it was made by moonbeams. Also, since its name, Moonstone. It's also never displayed outdoors for sale, unless it's on a yellow piece of cloth, because yellow is a sacred color in the Hindu religion and culture. So that I didn't know. That was pretty interesting. And one really cool one, especially since we have a full moon coming up, because this video is very well timed. In the full moon, the Hindu culture believed that you could see your own future if you put moonstone in your mouth on the full moon or under the full moon. I'm not sure the details of it. That's all I could find, and I found it in a couple different places. So if you have more insight into how that process goes, I'd be interested. Go ahead and try it yourself if you want. Make sure you clean your moonstone before you put it in your mouth. Yeah, we don't want to get any nastiness going on. All right, let me look at my notes while I have some coffee. Let's see. In Arabic culture, they sew moonstone into the clothes for women because it promotes fertility. And in Greek and Roman times, it was believed to be formed by moonbeams again. So very common theme among the stone. Ooh, that was right there. He wanted to be in the video. And then there's also a tale that says it's an aphrodisiac, and that if two people are wearing moonstone together at the same time under the full moon, when the moon is highest, they will fall in love. So if you want to gift moonstone to someone, go for it. Let me know how that turns out. And also that it protects travelers if you're traveling by night or by sea or on the sea, near the sea, or a body of water. It's said to protect you. So another thing, and I've read that for more than one culture, but it more commonly comes up for Greek and Roman. And then there's some Asian stories also for moonstone. let's see, that it's only brought up to the surface by the tides every 21 years. Now, we know that's not true because it's found in many, many places, but a very fun story. If you want to look into the details of the story itself, maybe not a fun story, but interesting. I didn't really look into like why they think that or anything like that, just kind of like a little bullet point for us. And that it is a good luck charm, and it's good for insomnia. And in some Asian cultures, it is worn for luck, and it is a stone for winter. It's a winter stone, and that it's best worn on Mondays. And today's Monday, so I'm gonna wear some moonstone. And then let's get into the reason you're here, the metaphysical parts. So moonstone has a lot of great metaphysical. I wrote some, like, it's like a long list. My paper went flying, so I'm gonna have to remember all of it. Okay. So for metaphysical properties of moonstone, moonstone is great for anything that has to do with a cycle. So and because it's also associated with divine feminine energy, and the moon, which the moon is also feminine energy, it is great for women and their physical cycles as well. So it's great for PMS, cramps. It's also great, I said before, for fertility, because it helps with all of the reproductive organs and your hormones. So all aspects of motherly feminine energy is great for. So we have PMS, cramps, bloating, all of that stuff, conception. It's helpful to keep your hormones in balance during pregnancy. It aids with childbirth, and it also is great for breastfeeding. So anything that has to do with having a baby, moonstone is helpful for. And also with other metaphysical stuff, we touched on chakras earlier. So it's great for the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. Both are associated, at least to me, with intuition. So if you think about like your chakra system, your root chakra down at the bottom is kind of more the masculine energy, and as you go up through your chakras, you get to the feminine and you get to the spiritual side of everything. So the crown chakra and the third eye chakra are associated with intuition. Crown is kind of like your receiving. It's your connection to universe. It's your connection to soul, to source. It's your connection to all beings. And then your third eye is your inner vision, your inner wisdom. And moonstone helps with those. Moonstone also helps with the heart chakra. So it also is a stone of love and compassion and anything else that is something you would think of as motherly or nurturing. Also physical, there are some physical things that moonstone can help with. Mainly it's going to be kind of external, not really aesthetic, but kind of. So anything degenerative that goes on with your eyes, your skin, or your hair, moonstone helps with. So if you're suffering from some hair loss, moonstone can help with that. And what was the other things? There were a couple of internal organs, the liver and the pancreas. So if you're having pancreas or liver issues, or maybe you partook a little too much on St. Patty's Day and your liver is just not too happy with you right now, grab some moonstone. Try that out. And just make sure you put your intention into your stone. You can clear it with a smudge or under running water. But yeah, so what else? My paper came back. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, pregnancy, birth, digestive issues. It helps with digestion and also eliminating toxins from your body. Again, so if you overdid it on St. Patty's Day, that should help with that. And then I went over all of that stuff. It's also great for the pineal gland, which is also associated with intuition. So that covers all of the information. Like literally, this is page 2. So I might have missed a couple of things. If I did, I'll put them in the comments or the description box below. But I want to thank you so much for watching and sticking around for this long video all about Moonstone, one of my favorite stones. I'm a Cancer, and it's the stone for Cancer and water signs. And oh, one other little factoid, speaking of water, if you're into Feng Shui, Moonstone can actually be substituted for water. Feng Shui, if you're not familiar, is having certain elements in certain places in your home to allow the energy to flow for optimal energy flow, I guess. But Moonstone can be used for water. If you can't put a water fountain or some kind of water structure in that specific area of your home, you can place a Moonstone there. Another cute little factoid. But thank you so much. I know I'm saying a lot. I have to get the kids ready for school. Thank you for joining me this beautiful Monday morning with the birds and now an airplane. I'm going to finish my coffee. Make sure that you hit the subscribe and smash that notifications button. Next Monday's metaphysical topic is going to be smudging, and I'm going to create my own recipe for a smudge spray. I'm going to go over all the different ways you can smudge and kind of some techniques that I've picked up along the way. So thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.